Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of On Cook and Wine. Today our guest is one of Zimbabwe's most distinctive voices, a singer, songwriter and guitarist, popularly known as the guitar sangoma. It is Sylent Nqo. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
We are so delighted. We are happy to have you. I mean,
Thank you.
You came here and you saw some of your friends. You were acting elected. So just to get into it, first of all, like, how, what have you been working on before we get into?
What have I been working on? I've been doing a bunch of like different experimental projects. Experimenting with local sounds, fusing it with rock, and different other genres like kizomba.
Okay.
We're about to drop another one as well, and it's gonna be more like kizomba with shona
Kizomba,
plus.
is it? But when I hear kizomba, is it when the people are dancing like slow, like this?
Yes.
That is fun. I saw you performing recently. I think it was my first time seeing you performing live at the Sunday service, and I was like, so I went for that function because my friend was like, I love Amanda Black, and then you came up, and I'm like, whoa, this is, how do I say it? Your music feels like. It feels like home. It feels familiar, but also it's like it's different. So it was really because I know of your songs, but I'd never seen that side of
Performance.
I've seen you performing back in the day with Jemchi. So it was like this. I was like, wow, this is interesting, and that takes me to the guitar sangoma. Where does that come from?
You know the meaning of the word sangoma is a traditional healer or just a healer in general, and I make what I call healing music.
Okay.
So it comes from that, and the healing is not just for the people that listen to the music; it's for me as well.
It heals you.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about Huya.
Sure.
Which was like, I think a lot of people's favorite and my favorite as well. I like it, but I don't like it.
Why?
Let me tell you why. Because, when you're single, it makes me feel like, and especially when it came out, like literally couples on TikTok, everybody was just like, ooh. And I'm like, it's a song that you listen to and you're like, I want to say these things to somebody.
Right.
Like I want to be,
or you want someone to say those words to you as well.
I want to be cooking with my man. I want to be listening to the song. It's such a beautiful song.
You will get a man. You will get a man.
You heard it, guys. But speaking of the word sangoma, I mean, it can mean different things to like different people.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten like, backlash or people just not? Because I mean, because when we think of sangoma, some people may think, oh, it's associated, like we're talking about the Ghana sangoma, the World Cup, not sangoma, witchcraft, but I mean, it could mean different things for different people. Have you ever gotten people like look at you differently because of that word, or it's just been?
Look, people have perspectives and opinions. I make my music for people who connect and who align on that frequency. I post content for people who want to engage with my content and know more about what I'm doing. And it's unfortunate that sometimes those posts and that name and this will land in the ears of those that choose to not understand exactly what that means. And I don't think it's also my job to do that because my job is making music. I create music for a living. I don't necessarily have to explain certain things because someone chose to not understand, because you make an assumption, but you don't really know me. Do you know what I mean? So, I've seen in comments, I've seen, even just in general, socially, people, look at me differently, but that's not from a victim perspective. It's okay to look at me different. It's okay to not understand me too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what's important is the gospel of love and inclusion and equality for everybody. Yeah.
So true, man. Again, like I said, I listened to you on Sunday, on the Sunday service show, and the guitar, man. I was like, this guy is good.
Were you healed?
I had fun.
Okay, good.
That's
That's healing. That's healing.
Because I know I love Amanda Black, but I was just, I went there thinking, it's just going to be one of those, you're sitting down.
No, she's also really phenomenal.
Good. Yeah, she's good, but I never expected to dance the way I did. When you came on, I was like, wait, this is easy. Because obviously there are the songs that we know, the popular ones that we know, and then you were just going on and on and on. And I was like, this is so, so good. Why the guitar of all the instruments?
I mean, I ended up landing at the guitar at some point, but I started playing ngoma.
Ah, okay.
I played marimba, I played mbira, I played drums. I just could express myself better on the guitar, and I always say it chose me.
And when was this? When did you discover?
Guitar was I started pretty late. I think around 15, 16. That's when I started having the love for guitar. But before that, marimba, mbira, ngoma, like traditional ngoma, things like that. Sure.
Interesting. How did music come about to you? Like, is it something that you grew up?
I mean, I was musically inclined, definitely, but I didn't see myself doing what I'm doing now because I had a whole other dream when I was a kid. I wanted to play rugby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wanted to do that, and it didn't work out. So music was, I think God just had his plan, and that's what happened because it's inexplicable how it happened. The transition from wanting to do something else and ending up falling in love with something that you don't see yourself letting go of.
Is it something you went to school for?
No, self-taught.
Serious?
Yeah.
Were you part? Because there was a time I played and be like, guys, don't even ask about it. But I was in theatre. I did a lot of theatre in Bulawayo. Yeah. There was a time I thought I wanted to, because I wanted to go on tour, which I did, but it's a long time ago. But were you part of any group?
I mean, in high school, I was in the marimba band, I was in the jazz band, I was in the pipe band. That was it. And then I joined Umoja, I think in 2012 or 2013. Okay. Yeah, I joined Umoja. But everything I did I was just learning as I go.
As you go.
Yeah.
Nice. That is phenomenal. And also your guitar playing is very, like I said earlier, distinctive. It's not, how can I explain? I'm trying to explain the way I feel it. Okay. Right. It's a sound that most of us probably think we've heard, but it's different.
Right.
It's familiar, but it's also like, it's not the usual guitar that we have in Zimbabwe.
Right.
How do you explain the type of music to somebody who's never heard it? How would you explain that?
I mean, it's an alternative sound. But like I said, my guitar playing is derived from the instruments I played prior to starting guitar. So there's a lot of marimba elements in it. There's a lot of ngoma in my guitar playing. There's a lot of mbira in my guitar playing. And of course, with being exposed to different cultures and traditions and all of that, you pick up things, on the way. And I always infuse characters of the places I've been to in my lifetime into the music. So if I travel somewhere, I definitely come back with something. I was just in Zambia, came back with something, you know what I mean? So it's always an ever revolving door, of possibilities sonically.
Okay. Yeah. You're at the show again. I'll keep referring to the show because the first time I ever saw, I enjoy that. You spoke about Zim rock music. Okay. Yeah. So I was like, I know rock music. This is not what I have in mind when I hear rock. We see it in movies, we see it. It's mostly like loud music and stuff like that. But yours was different. Can you explain what Zim rock is?
Do you know the name of my band? The Noisemakers. We make
noise. Yes.
But the Zim rock, maybe calling it Zim rock is something I may have come up with, but I'm sure it's been in existence as well. But there are so many rock bands in Zimbabwe.
Really?
Very many. There's Chikwata 263, there's Evicted, there's a lot of there's a very big rock scene in Zimbabwe. I can't even take any credit for that at all. I'd be doing a disservice to the craft. It's been in existence. I just managed to do something silent with it. really. But it's been in existence, and I hope there's going to be more, opportunities for everyone else, because there's enough space for all of us. But it's not my thing. It's everyone's thing, and
Well,
I don't
know.
own rights to it yet.
I didn't know about all those bands. Maybe
Yeah.
because it's not my style of music, but
Right.
it's new information to me.
Yeah, there's a big
'Cause when
alternative.
you think American movies, you think what we
Right.
see in movies. I've never really, but that's quite interesting. Are there any artists in Zimbabwe that have influenced your music?
Oh yeah, definitely. Baba Tuku,
Okay.
Koma Victor Kunonga,
Oh, yeah.
Alec Macheso, lots of people. There's lots of people, but I've also been inspired by the famous people. I've also been inspired by a lot of people, and I think it's also an exchange, with the different artists. But there's many artists that I'm a huge fan of in the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we'll get to that. We'll get to the artists that you're a huge fan of.
All right.
So like I said, I used to see you back in the day, like at the gym what because sometimes we look at people and we don't understand their journeys, we don't understand why because some people might have discovered you by Huya, some people knew you way back. What made you stay consistent like all this time to say one day?
It wasn't even a one day thing. It was just I've been making music for as long as I can remember, and
Okay.
releasing it was just another avenue. But making music and being a part of musical creations, I've been around. I've worked with different artists. I've co-written with different artists. I've co-composed with different artists here, outside. It's just I hadn't released my music as Sylent, and I hadn't really prioritized that. So now it's just I'm prioritizing putting out my own music. Sometimes I wrote songs for artists that didn't like them.
Okay.
So I ended up just performing my music, and that's just it.
What was that shift for you? What made you say, okay, you know what, I've written songs for people, I've helped people, it's time for me?
I guess I just wanted to. I'm very experimental, and I'm very limitless in my thinking. So it was just let me do something that I haven't done before. Let me put out some music and let me be consistent with that, and that's why we're here. But it wasn't just like you just came out with this song, and no. I've been making music. I've been putting
and
it out.
obviously was we the first song or that you? No, it wasn't, right?
No. I'd since put out songs before. Yeah, I
But
put out
where
an
was-
album before. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I
But
put out
where
an
was
album.
the biggest? Is it Am I Correct or
What?
Huya?
In terms of numbers.
In terms of numbers, in terms of gaining a new audience, people that weren't already following.
No,
you.
absolutely. It's a different sound, right? So it came with a different crowd as well. But the thing with my music is every song comes with its crowd.
Okay.
It resonates with a certain kind of people, and they resonate with it. And then Pamunoya Kusho will be all those people
Different people.
who are inspired by
Yeah.
it. There's some people that come to just hear Huya. There's some people that come to hear just my guitar. There's some people that come to hear Dinga. Do you know what I mean? So, and you can't tell people which song to resonate with, because the song is mine when I'm making it. When I put it out, it's everyone's. So it's not necessarily no. There's people who are not break and I'm probably one of them.
Well, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with I'm sure when I get big, it's one of the songs.
You will get. She's gonna get big.
So, okay. So you mentioned that you were already making songs, you were already creating songs. Is there a difference with how you created songs earlier in your earlier days and now?
Yeah, definitely. There's a difference in any song that I make, because I learn from the old one and I learn from other people too. So there's always going to be, like I said, it's limitless. So there's always going to be a new idea. There's always going to be a new style. Do you know what I mean? Even with the marketing of the music, there's always difference in the nuances of how you put it out. So every song has its own special treatment.
Do you think TikTok has played like a major part when it comes to not just your music, but in music generally?
The internet in general has played a big part in how people, roll out their music. But again, there still needs to be a budget, a solid marketing budget behind that. TikTok can only do so much for you.
I just thought about something. AI music. What do you think about it? It's been a conversation. Right. What do you think about it?
I think it's a great tool to create ideas. I haven't used it, but I think for those that use it, it's a great tool. If they use it and still create properly. But I don't really have any good or bad to speak about.
It's fair. For people that actually go in the studio and someone because literally I'm not a musician, I can't sing, right? I could just put an AI and put my lyrics, whatever. Yeah. The next thing I can have a song and it's trending. Do you think it's fair?
I couldn't speak on the fairness of it because I think the problem would start with the DSPs that allow AI music to be distributed the same way a Sylent Nqo song or whoever's song is distributed. Do you know what I mean? But if they're allowing it, then it is what it is. I'm not here to fight AI. It's just a program, on the internet. It's not really my problem. I make my music organically. There's mistakes in my music that I think are so beautiful. So it's like I said, it could be a great tool to lay down ideas or whatever. But no one is taught inspiration.
Yep.
That's something that just comes. So my music comes from an inspiration or a trigger. AI, you have to prompt it and do all of that. I'm just gonna continue making my music, and I think it's a lesson to all artists as well. Just keep creating your music and putting it out. 8+ billion people on the planet, you will find your audience. You know what I mean? So don't worry about AI. I don't think it's a danger if you are just creating.
Yeah.
Just unless you're not confident about what you make, then you should be insecure. I don't even know who's singing behind there, and I don't think AI can destroy the integrity of an artist on stage and the connection that they have with their fans. I don't think AI can do that.
Think most of this, no shade to Eno, but I don't think most of these AI, singers or whatever artists can actually have a show.
I couldn't comment, because like I say, people are people, and people are doing things for different reasons. And if it's making you feel good, man, make your AI song and put it out. It's you don't have to perform it if you don't wanna. If you can't perform it, that's not my problem.
You just sell the song,
or you can sell the idea. I really don't care. I'm just here doing my part. My part is to create music, to put it out, release it, and heal with the people that I'm with.
Okay, what's your creative process when writing? I'm a writer. Well, I don't write music, but I write stuff.
Well, what do you write?
I write stories.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'd love to check them out.
I am still. Not
Don't make excuses. I'd love to check them.
No, I will.
Are we gonna make it happen?
No, I will. I'm trying to pop. I've been writing stories, just keeping them.
Yeah, I want to read one of your stories.
I will give you, and you.
I'm serious, and I'll give you guys feedback too. But yeah, my creative process doesn't really have a structure. It just happens. Sometimes it's an idea in my head, then I'll open my voice memo and just put the idea down. Sometimes it's triggered by someone else's song. Sometimes it's triggered by something someone said or something I heard in a movie or something I've experienced. But all you need to know is that my music is real stories. If you want to get to know me, there's a song somewhere that will tell you about a part of my life.
What does I love Huya and Dinga? What do they say about your story? Where did that come from?
Just listen to the music. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
Wait, no, I'm just joking.
You're pushing it.
I'm just joking.
You're pushing it. Yes, I was and I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so just how long have you been in the industry?
Professionally, professional. I think I had my first professional gig when I was 14. Yeah.
Professional gig, what was that?
It was a gig as a drummer with the late Takuma Fika.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at the Book Cafe. I don't know if you still remember that place. And then I played with Jazz Invitation as well as a percussionist. And then I played with Sylent Nqo as a guitar player. Some of my first gigs as a guitar player was with Mike Ainiti, Sylent Nqo, Diana Samkange, Rocky. Then I played for Odious Mtawarira.
Wow. Okay.
Then at some point I started working with Ja Praiser as a studio guitarist and a co-composer to an extent. And
those are big names. You've been around.
No, I've been around. So 15 plus years. Yeah.
That's good. And what's the biggest lesson you've learned, like, as an artist?
Listen to your own advice.
Listen to your own advice.
Everybody is just trying to make it. Somewhere, somehow. We're all just trying to make it. We're all just trying to put out a good song so that we don't regret it tomorrow. So listen to your own advice. Learn from those that give you constructive criticism. If you can comprehend it. If you can't, just do your thing, really. Nobody knows you better than you. So I wouldn't be the one to give you the greatest advice. No one can give you better advice.
You remind me, I was listening to a podcast today and Oprah was saying, I think it's something that I really need to hear because it's something that I've been struggling with.
Right.
Oprah was like, if you feel like you need to do something, do it. Don't start asking, should I do it? Should I do it? And I feel like a lot of times I'm like that, especially when I'm trying to be creative or something. Right. I'm like, I ask my friends, I ask people that are in the industry, I ask a lot of people, and by the time it gets back to me, it's like, I don't think I should do it. So the fact that you're saying it confirms that it's something that I really need to hear.
No, absolutely. Just be yourself. Like I couldn't tell you to do your podcast and how to do it and whatnot. It's all perspective.
When you have your
and
vision,
perspectives are endless.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And perspectives breed other perspectives. So you can't really just take what you can comprehend, do the best you can with that. That's my philosophy. That I know what's best for me.
What are the challenges that you've faced as somebody getting into this industry or staying in this industry, also changing from just doing music to doing your own songs? Like what are some of the challenges that you've faced?
Challenges are just there, boss. Challenges are just there. Like
what if somebody wants to be like you, what is it that you said, look,
first of all, don't try to be like me.
Not as you, but just to be in the music industry.
Then just do it.
Okay.
Honestly, that's the best thing I could just tell you. Challenges will be there and they come in different shapes and forms. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's a personal challenge at home that can write you that biggest song, or that can tell you, maybe you shouldn't be doing music at all. So I couldn't tell you how to do things. But challenges are always there. You need to know. All I can tell you is that you need to know to read your contracts. You need to know to have contracts as well. You need to be as professional as possible. You need to know to be confident in how you present yourself, and no presentation is bad. You just have to present it in a way that you will be confident to defend should things go south. So challenges, you have to expect challenges, just like if you're trying to be a lawyer. You have to study, you have to know before you sit, before you go into court, you have to know all of these things. So some of the challenges, many of them.
What challenges did you face? Like what three challenges?
I don't think I want to disclose those challenges, because it's, I don't want anyone to fear doing this thing. You know what I mean? I don't want anyone to fear doing this thing. It's beautiful.
It's no. That we can overcome them.
No.
If you did it, maybe they feel like they can also do it at some point.
That's why I say listen to your own advice. Make sure when you're doing this thing, you're really getting into it and you really want to do it, and you learn as much as you can. Study, understand the game, understand the people around you. Someone said, even unknowingly, this thing can be a competition. Do you understand? So do your own thing. Just do your own thing. Push as much as you can. Like I said, no one cares about your dream but you, and not everyone has 5 minutes for you. So do your thing.
That's true. And then talking about just looking at the Zimbabwean musical scene, what do you think of the current state? What opportunities do you think are there? What do you think needs to be done to make it better? What do you think of just music in general right now in Zimbabwe?
I can't comment on the music because I'm not that guy, but we definitely need structures that teach people, art in general. So if it's being taught, we also need to teach the business side of it, not just the creative processes. We got to teach the business side of it. We got to teach how to carry yourself in an interview, do you know what I mean? We need structures that can do that. That's what I can say about the music industry. We just need those structures in place so that it prepares everyone to elevate. Yeah. But the music industry, I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy, and people are putting out music. There's amazing music out there. Many people are putting us on the map. In the world. So I couldn't say, I don't have anything negative to say about it, but it is what it is.
What genre would you like to see growing?
Everything. I just want Zimbabwean music to be out there. I want there to be more than 3 representatives of Zimbabwean music in the world.
What's your favorite?
Besides
your type of music?
Everyone.
What do you wake up? Okay, besides your own music.
What do I wake up listening to?
What do you wake up and say?
I listen to myself when I wake up.
Oh wow!
I listen to all unreleased music and take notes.
Who else
I'll be working. When I wake up, I'm working. Okay, songi, then I'll call my producers and I'll tell them what I need to do. Then I listen to everyone.
Top 3 musicians.
There's no top 3. I listen to people. I'm a fan.
You're trying to be very
No. I'm not being diplomatic at all. I'm being honest. I love Zimbabwean music.
All of it.
All of it. From dancehall to contemporary. I love listening to music because when I go out there representing our country, I tell them who our artists are. There's no one who is better than the other. I think it's just amazing music. It's such a rich industry, and we just need it to be elevated, in terms of, being known out there by other artists from different places. It's not necessarily about a top 3 or this and that. I think that's just politics, just industry politics that I'm really not a part of. But everyone is amazing. Everyone is amazing. Okay,
let's leave Zimbabwe out of it. Out of Zimbabwe. Who are your top musicians?
I don't have a top.
Serious?
I listen. Have like a favorite? Listen, when I make music, yes, but I'm a consumer. Right? I'm a consumer. I consume music, so I listen to everything and everyone. I do have favorites. You know what I mean? Lots. In Zimbabwe, I love Winky D, I love Ja Praiser, I love Victor Knonga, I love, what's his name? I'm forgetting. I've got the name, but I've got many names. There's Hope Masike, there's a band Mukumba, there's Mary Annabelle, there's Max Ari, there's Melissa. So many amazing musicians in the country that are doing amazing music. It's the job of the consumers to also just look outside of their favorites and actually consume Zimbabwean music in general. You're allowed to have a favorite, but just take some time to listen to the array of amazing talent in the country.
Who would you like to have a collaboration with?
Where?
In Zimbabwe.
I've worked with a lot of artists, maybe not as a collaborator, but I've probably put my guitar or co-written.
As like now, you're releasing your own music. Probably somebody features on your song. Who? Right
now, Nisha T. Nisha T's.
Okay.
I love Nisha T's.
I love her
she's
too. I love her as
one of
well.
the
I
greatest
love her music.
voices in the country. Actually, she's
Okay.
she's really amazing, and she's fluid, like in her approach to music and lyricism. I think I would definitely work with Nisha T's. She's right now. I'm listening to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love her as well. I love her as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Speaking of
Who would you collaborate with if you were a musician here?
My nose. No, they know I like them. No, seriously, I love her. I love her so much.
Okay.
Probably who else? I think I would, if I was a musician, I think I would have fun with her.
Okay.
Because I like having fun. So I feel like I'll just be enjoying myself because I like enjoying myself.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Who else? Why can't I think of anyone? Who else do I like?
You see, your answers are not as easy now, huh?
No, but
And I'm playing.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about live performing. Let's talk about live performances and touring. You do that a lot, right? How do you decide you're going on? This is going to be like I'm going to be touring other countries. How does that come about?
It's different possibilities. It's either we get booked or we go ourselves. Like I say, this is my dream. So if it means
Sometimes
we
you
have
have
to
to
take
make
the
it-
bus to Congo, we'll take the bus to
wow.
Congo and we'll go play music and represent the beautiful nation of Zimbabwe musically.
Oh, wow.
So we don't just wait to be booked because
Sometimes
promoters are booking us as a business, not because they necessarily care for the craft. And we have to respect that it's business. That's why they're called promoters. They're not your father. They're not your uncle. They're not your breadwinner. You know what I mean? So I curate my own events as well. You see, so I've got one coming up July
difficult is that?
12th.
'Cause I
And
could
Umbo
imagine-
Marketa, July 12th, Beach House, come through. I'll give you a ticket today.
Okay.
But yeah, I curate my own events. I seek these opportunities outside. Like I said, you have to know how to send that email. So we do that. We send emails out. You know, out of 100, we can get 5 that respond or none, but we keep pushing. That's how we work, really.
So I understand the whole idea of I understand the life of an artist because I was an artist. I know a lot of people don't know. I did a lot of drama, and sometimes the struggle is real. How difficult is just booking, like making your own show, traveling all the way to Congo or any other country?
I mean, we learn as we go. I'll be very honest. We learn as we go, and we every artist, you need to have a team. You need to have a team of trusted people that if you delegate something, it's well executed, and you pay attention to detail. You do your due diligence. Everything we've done, we've been learning as we go. We've had flops before, and now we know how to not have a flop. It's through we had to have a flop to know where we messed up.
Where you messed up.
And we learn as we go. People want to see artists. They want to watch live shows. But as an artist, you just can't wait to get booked, get a team. Your best friend should be doing something. If you're an artist,
People also tell us not to hire our friends, our family.
then maybe you shouldn't have that person as your friend.
If you can't trust them.
If you can't trust them, then that person should not be your friend in the first place. But again, you need to, it also speaks to the kind of person that you are if you can't be a good judge of character. So you got to know who you have on your team and why they're there. And if they're not doing the greatest job, then maybe you shouldn't be working together. Maybe you should just be friends or not be friends at all. But you always need to have a team somehow. And, like I said, have a team that wants to grow with you. People that will be excited to study the industry with you, to study, to understand, how money works. So you just have a team and munotsvaga. Pana akangwara ukupfura, pashamwari dzako pana akapusa ukupfura. So akapusa muwanire zvinoitika zvinokwanisa munhu akapusa. Akangwara muwanire ukaendesa munhu akapusa kuti anonotaura neclient yako. that's how they're going to represent you, you know. So you got to have a team, and then you delegate. You know, and a bit of money.
True. Have you ever thought of, in your musical journey, have you ever felt like, you know what, let me give up at some point? Have you ever considered giving up and trying something else?
Not necessarily to try something else, but just giving up, like just, you know, letting the thing be. But again, God always has, if God has a plan for you and has a mission for you, you find yourself back where you're supposed to be. So there's been low points where you're like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. But that point also makes you realize that you were thinking about it the wrong way.
What had happened?
I mean, it's
just... Is it the music, or is it something else, or...
I guess just life, you know, just life happens when you're doing anything. Even a banker, you know, life just happens. You can fall into depression. Or sometimes in a songwriter, or sometimes, you know what, like it's just not working at a point, excuse me. But, you know, if it's meant to be, it will be, you know.
True. So what can your fans expect from you in the coming months? You said you're working on something?
Yeah. I'm dropping something in July. I mean, an album is definitely coming.
Is it more on the rock side or on the...
It's just music.
It's just music.
It's just music. It's just music. But yeah, an album is coming out hopefully this year or early next year. We'll put out an album, but people should just expect music. Like we do music for a living, and we don't stop, and we keep pushing, you know.
And okay, you didn't tell us your favorite song. What's your favorite song from your own collection?
Sheesh, that's a difficult song. That's a difficult question.
3 of your favorites.
I think my last 3 were my favorite.
Sewe,
Sewe, Home Alone, and Call Me Back.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I like that one as well.
Those ones.
My favorite.
Actually, and one that I did with Pilar Florezi from South Africa called Mama. It's a dedication to my mum and to all mums out there. So check it out.
Okay. So between studio and live performance, where do you feel like you do your best?
Where do I feel like I do my
best?
Where
do you feel more?
I think those are two different people. Those are 2 different silents. The silent in studio is creating. The silent on stage is performing, you know. So they're 2 different people, and both processes are well respected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sylent.
Thank you for having me.
This was pleasant. Thank you so much. Again, we'll see you on the 12th of July.
Yeah, at Beach House.
Beach House. We're coming for the show. We're all coming for the show, right? Okay. And then I'll be there alone, looking like alone when you guys refuse to come with me. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. We look forward to your new album. For those of you that don't know you, which I feel like is just a few people, if they want to connect with you, your music, where can they find you?
Everywhere. We've made it a point to be found anywhere, even on Mars, Jupiter, you'll find us. But yeah, if you just type on your device Sylent Nqo, Sylent Nqo, you will find something that will lead you to whatever you're looking for.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you soon on the 12th of July.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Remember, we're also on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. DM us. Tell us what you want us to talk about. And also, we're also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. Subscribe. Bye.